You ever get on a plane and think, wow, this flight sure could use a few more passengers and maybe a plot? Yeah, that's Flight Risk, a movie where 3 people board a plane and 2 of them forgot to bring common sense. Let's talk about it. What it do? Welcome back to the movie channel. Today, we're diving into Flight Risk, a film that asks the question, what if we made a thriller where the biggest risk was boredom at 3,000 feet? In this review, I'll break down what worked, what absolutely didn't, and stick around because I'm going to tell you the most unintentionally hilarious moment that had me crackling like a maniac on a Spirit airline red eye. Spoiler alert, it involves a seatbelt. Alright, so Flight Risk stars Mark Wahlberg as a sketchy pilot and 2 other characters that clearly didn't watch Snakes on a Plane or any thriller ever because they have zero suspicions of anything going sideways. Let's start with what I actually like. The setup was promising, a small charter plane in the middle of nowhere. The cinematography slapped. Those aerial shots, gorgeous. I started to root for the landscape more than the characters. Mark Wahlberg's mustache, it deserves its own SAG award for best sporting facial hair in a drama. Now, the stuff I didn't like that didn't land. 3 people on a commercial flight. I've seen more drama in a drive-through line. There's no stakes when you're thrilling confined space. It's basically a glorified Uber with wings. The pacing. You think a plane hijacking would be intense, but this one had more filler than a Netflix show that got the green light too early. The dialogue. One character literally says, "You're not who you say you are." Like we're in a high school improv class. Let's not ignore the false hope moment. At about the halfway mark, you think, oh, okay, now we're getting somewhere. There's a twist. The tension spikes and music swell, and then it fizzles like a soda left open overnight. You think you're getting Die Hard at 3,000 feet, but you are really getting Die Soft. The golden moment. The golden moment. Okay, here it is. The golden moment, there's a scene where a character is literally fighting for their life and they pause to put on their seatbelt. Really? I'm not kidding. It's like, sir, the pilot is trying to murder you, but yeah, buckle up for safety. I watched that scene 3 times, not because it was suspenseful, but because I needed to be sure someone actually wrote that. Honestly, that moment encapsulates the whole movie. Dramatic, intentions, laughable, execution. So, what's the takeaway here? Flight Risk had potential, a lot of it, but it didn't fully commit to the chaos it set up. It tried to be a high-stake thriller with low-stakes energy. It's like ordering a Red Bull and getting sparkling water. Still, if you're into movies where planes are metaphors or how quickly a story can nosedive, this one's for you. My rating for this, I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. Not really grounded, but not full crash landing either. So, hit that like button if you've ever been on a sketchy flight. Subscribe if you want more unfiltered reviews. And drop a comment with the wildest movie moment you've seen lately. Catch you on the next one, hopefully on a flight with more than 3 passengers.